what's up guys, it's Weston here. So today we've got a review for you of the Boston Acoustics A25 bookshelf speakers. So to kick this review off, we're going to start with the aesthetic design of these speakers. So the aesthetics of these speakers are really nice. They're quite a modern design, which I quite like. I mean, I do like my traditional designed speakers, but occasionally I do like the more modern looking ones as well. And these are definitely that. You can see the profile of the speaker is a bit different to every other on the market. So they are a square design, but they have sort of chamfered, rounded edges, and it just really adds to the sort of modern look of these speakers. So the speakers themselves are finished in a gloss lacquer, which you can get three options. You can get a gloss black, which I have here, a gloss white, which again is really nice, probably my favourite out of the three, and then you can get a satin cherry finish as well, which again is equally nice. Looking at the front of the speakers, you can see the grille. It's a really nice grille. It's curved rather than flat, which again adds to the more modern design of these speakers. Going down, you can see a small strip with the Boston logo on it, again with a really nice black gloss. It's a really nice contrast and it really works well. Take the grille off and the first thing you'll really notice is the mid-bass driver. Now it's a really nice white and it's a really nice contrast against the black finish of the speakers. Now moving up, you've got the 25mm soft dome tweeter, which is pretty much basic among speakers at this price. The driver surrounds are finished in sort of a flat black finish, which is again a really nice contrast against the gloss finish of the actual cabinet. Looking to the side of the surrounds, you can see the speakers have sort of a leather effect finish. Now, I wasn't too keen on this at first, but it has grown over time and I've come to like it more than I did when I first saw these speakers. So turning the speakers round the back, and again you can see the leather effect continues there. At the top, you've got your fixing for wall mounting. Move further down, you've got your bass port, and then further down again, you've got your gold-plated terminals surrounded in a black plastic enclosure. Again, all pretty standard stuff at this price. So moving on, we're going to talk a little bit about build quality. Now the speakers are really well constructed. They're really solid, really weighty, and there's no resonance in the cabinet whatsoever when you push the speakers. The finish of the speakers is really nice, really high quality, and again it's something different than the vinyl that you get on a lot of other speakers costing this same amount. The fit and finish of these speakers is really nice. As you can see from the front, there is no screws holding it in, and it is all secured in place via other methods. Now I think it really adds to the effect of the speaker, and it just gives a really clean and uncluttered finish. So that's really all there is to talk about build quality. They're very well built and definitely one of the better constructed speakers I've seen at this price. We're going to talk about the speaker's features. So first off, we've got the 25mm soft dome tweeter. Like I said, it's pretty standard amongst speakers costing this much. So the special part of this actual bookshelf speaker is the mid-bass driver. It's a 5.25 inch and it's a DCD design. So that means it's a deep channel design woofer. So what that essentially does for you is it creates better bass frequencies from lower input on your amplifier. So what that means essentially is you don't have to have your volume up as loud to get the same bass level as you do with other designed speakers. So if you like your bass frequencies really deep, then these speakers would be ideal because of the DCD driver. So again, round the back, you've just got your fixing for your wall mounting, your bass tube, which again is pretty basic amongst these, and your gold-plated terminals. Again, all pretty standard among speakers at this price. So now we've covered off the speaker's features, we're going to talk about the main event. What you all want to know about the speakers is the sound quality. So what I'm going to do is, obviously like I do with all my other reviews, is give you a short demo of what these speakers sound like. So that's coming up now. Right guys, so you've just heard the Bostons in action. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Personally, I really like the sound of these speakers, and before I mention anything, I would like to put my neck out here a bit and say these are probably the best speakers you're going to find for sound quality under £100 in the UK. I'll put all the prices and availability down in the description, along with the specifications of the speaker as well. So what do the specifications mean for the sound? Well, with the frequency drop, you're going to get a really nice, clean and quite punchy bass. It's really tight, it's really detailed, and it just sounds much bigger than what it actually is in terms of size of the speaker. So you do get a really good bass performance out of these. Placing the speaker does have effect on the bass. Placing them too close to the rear wall and you're going to get an over bass and it just doesn't sound right. So if you move them a little bit further away from the rear wall, you're going to get a much nicer, much more natural sounding bass, which these speakers are more than capable of achieving. The mid section is again really clean, a little bit warm, but I quite like that because it seems to make everything sound more exciting. The vocals, really fantastic. Again, they've got a little bit of a warmth to them, so they don't sound too cold and a bit uninviting. They're a really nice, vibrant sound, and they're just really natural as well, really natural. The only speakers I've heard better that I've personally reviewed are the Dallies. Now that is saying quite a lot because the Dallies are really accomplished speakers, so there you go. The highs, again, really controlled, if a little bit vague at some times. Now, so we've pretty much talked about everything on this speaker, so I'm just going to wrap the review up. They're a really nice modern design. They're really very affordable, and like I said, I'll put all the availability down in the description. They're really well constructed and the sound quality is pretty much unrivaled at this price point. So guys, let me know what you think of these speakers down in the comments. Thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click that subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you all on the next one.